So, how did the vegetable farmer sell his produce on the dark web? He used onion routing. I don't know, I like these type of, like, they're like dad jokes, but they're kind of funny though. So also, like, raise your hand as this is your first step on. Okay, wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. So
welcome.
It's gonna be a good weekend ahead. It's gonna be a lot of new things. So what are some of the things that everybody is excited about? Just like shout them out, let us know what's motivating you your first year.
Lot picking.
Lot picking, okay, cool.
What's the craziest thing you've seen so far? To the first timers, what's the craziest thing you've seen so far? I want to hear. Anybody? Don't be afraid. Come on now.
If it's my hat, you can say so.
The craziest thing you've seen so far? We're at DEF CON. You've seen some crazy things.
Even on your way here, probably, you know.
I personally haven't seen something crazy, but I would say that being in the avenue of tech world, right, I think we see individuals from different part of the world coming together, not just the physical aspect of security, but I so you can try to teach about that. It's another way to mention that, like so.
Anybody else? Thank you.
So it didn't happen at that time, but I heard that there was certain hotels in the area that basically did security searches of almost every room of DEF CON attendees because it's an active so it was scary.
Really?
Did they actually go inside and see?
Yeah, he knocked on my door and checked the room.
What?
I wonder what they were even looking for. Like, let's try, it doesn't sound networking stuff.
I don't know either. They just came in, they looked around for like 5 minutes and then
I mean, you don't have to say the hotel name, but you can say the hotel name.
oh, it's a search.
Really?
Wow.
They had a memo like in every room. Well, I assume that they were going to be doing drug use.
If you put the do not disturb
Oh,
sign on the door, no, I'm just saying, no, I'm not saying you do, but if you have it on there for a couple of days, it's in the terms of agreements now that they have the right to enter your home. Because of the incident down in Mandalay Bay, years ago, the guy locked the door and kept everybody out for a week or something. So now, I actually, when the first couple of years after Mandalay Bay happened, they made you sign a different waiver, a specific waiver, and said, look, we're coming in after 2 or 3 days, something like that. And now it's incorporated, with the sheriff's office, I guess, they don't do it, but I don't know if that's part of the new experience. But yeah, I don't need, I'm low impact on the moon, I don't need something every day, so I can see.
No, I heard that even if you had it on your door, they still.
Oh yeah, they had it on the memo. They were like, yeah.
Wow.
If you change your clothes.
Okay.
All right, so while that is coming up, I'm gonna go ahead and provide the official introduction. So it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker, Levone Campbell. He brings over 18 years of extensive experience to his role as a cybersecurity lead and incident coordinator, safeguarding his organization on the digital front. He first built expertise in core information technology before specializing in critical domain of cybersecurity. Over nearly 2 decades, Levone has amassed comprehensive knowledge spanning cybersecurity operations, cyber threat analysis, cyber crime investigation, and espionage. He provides a veteran presence, coordinating incident response, and fortifying the organization's overall security posture against both internal and external threats. To complement his on-the-ground experience, Levone holds a dual bachelor's degree in management and marketing from North Carolina A&T State University, also called NCAT. Yeah, I see it. Understanding the importance of lifelong learning, he's furthered his education with an MBA from Walden University and a master's in technology management from Georgetown University. Additionally, he has earned numerous industry certifications to stay updated with the latest cybersecurity tools and tactics. Today, we will be talking about insights on the impact of AI on the current job market as it relates to cybersecurity. This is something that we all need. Take a sigh of relief. AI is not here to take our jobs. There are many critical jobs that AI actually cannot replace humans. These elements of current technology in exercising judgment, especially in undefined and complex situations. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Levone Campbell.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me good? Yep. All right. I'm a little different presenter. I may jump down on the floor and interact with you. I don't stand up here too long. I don't like doing that. But thank you. Thank you for coming out here to talk. So who is concerned about AI taking your job in the future? Be honest. Raise your hand. Okay. That's good. It's good to be honest. Real quick, she's already going over who I am. And just in a nutshell, I have over 20 years experience doing this. I've been doing this for a long time. And I mentor a lot of people, and the question that keeps coming up is AI, AI, AI. So that's why I wanted to do this talk. So she's already presented who I am, but little known fact, I am the first speaker in the big village. That's going back to DEF CON 29. So we come from small origins, and here we are today. But I am the official first speaker ever for BIC. So and I didn't intend on being a speaker that day. Actually, I walked in and the initial speaker couldn't make it. He's my mentor, rest in peace, Paul Breaker. He couldn't do it. He couldn't make it that day, so I told Michaela, I'll help you out. I put together a presentation in 15 minutes, and I was the first official speaker. And here I am today. All right, so the origins of this presentation came from an article that I wrote. Basically, will AI take my InfoSec job? I mentor students, adults, who want to get in this industry. I get questions all the time, well, should I put all this effort into it? What's gonna happen in the future? What's AI gonna do? Is it gonna take my job? And I'm like, yeah, calm down, you know? So I pretty much wrote this article, put it out there, and kind of put my thoughts in my mind. I did a lot of research into it. And we're going to talk about some of these things today. So just a quick overview. We're going to say, what is AI? We're going to look at some of the key applications in cybersecurity. And then we're going to talk about the importance of AI and security today. So what is AI? Rather than go out and consult the Oracle, Google, I went directly to AI. Hey, what are you? And this is the answer that AI gave me. Pretty much it states that it allows computers to perform the tasks that usually require human intelligence. It's kind of arrogant, right? AI uses algorithms, data, computational powers to simulate human intelligence. So in this answer, it's telling me I can do what you can do. Scary, right? The everyday tasks that you do, I can do what you can do. Okay. Pretty much it can recognize patterns, solve problems, and make decisions. Bullshit. But that's what it tells you. This is a very arrogant answer that AI will tell you. This is everything that I can do. Okay. So I started looking out, trying to see everything that AI can do in cybersecurity, and it gave me this wonderful list. It said, it can detect detection analysis, it can do automated incident response. I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Vulnerability management, network security, just gave me a whole slew of things that it can do. But the list kept going. I said, gee, password protection, security, information, event management, everything. It just gave me a slew of lists of everything that AI is going to do and will do in the future. So, I'm sitting here reading this, and my first reaction is, come on, man. Come on, really? So you're telling me that you're going to do all of this? Okay. So, I started to look at some of the AI-driven security solutions that are currently coming out and are on the market now. You got intrusion detection systems, you got your automated response systems, and you have your endpoint security. Okay. Do they work? That depends. Who in this room, organization, operates off a zero trust model? Very few hands, right? Because it's hard to do that. In our organizations, we make a lot of exceptions. A lot of exceptions. And you can't stay within a zero trust model. So when you incorporate AI in your organization under a zero trust model, get ready for the false alerts. Because it's going to see bad, which may be good because we said, hey, why not? And then you talk about automated response systems? No. You don't want AI blocking IPs, blocking traffic in your network. Because once again, if you don't operate under a zero trust model, you're going to block legitimate traffic. You're going to shut some things down. Now, under endpoint security, I've seen some malware today that will get by anything. And if it looks legitimate, it's going to pass. So, can it do it? Maybe. Does it still not work? Yeah. And I'll show you later on. So, let's get back to this. Well, it's going to take my job, or what jobs is it coming after? Because it is going to be incorporated in our jobs. It's going to take over some jobs. But what jobs? I don't know if you guys can see this, but I did an impact on information security jobs. What jobs are going to be impacted, right? The highest one on the list is automation, routine, task. Very simple. If your job is boring, mundane, and you really don't produce anything, you're on the list. I just want to say that. Don't want to start pointing out different jobs. But if you have an everyday routine that's just you go to work and you do the same thing over and over, AI is coming for you. If your job doesn't require too much thought process, it's coming for you. Now, there will be new roles in the future. Whether you like it or not, that train's coming. So, they're going to create new roles, new jobs, AI will be involved. So, it's going to be a little significant impact in the future. Now, as far as just overall implementation case study of AI taking over everything, not going to happen. You can't do it. Because right now, here's the hard truth. Bad guys have been using AI for a long time. Most corporations now are just starting to get starting blocks, and they're afraid to use it. How many people have been in a meeting and managers like, we're going to block ChatGPT? Really? Really? Okay. This is an example of me crafting a phishing email against myself. I basically took my LinkedIn profile, I dumped it in Claude and said, create a marketing email. And it structured a really good email that I would click on. So, the advancement of crafting emails, crafting URLs, crafting even executable SQL statements is way more advanced than we think. So we're sitting here trying to figure out whether we're going to let users use ChatGPT, but on the other side, they're on a whole other level. So the hard truth is we're behind in this fight. So we can't sit here and decide whether we're going to use it or not. We have to decide how to use it to our best of our abilities in our organizations. So, here's some challenges with AI. One of the biggest technical challenges is being able to identify and respond to some of the most sophisticated threats that are out here. I have seen malware blow through my organization, and the only thing I've seen before it actually got clicked on was a user calling me saying something's wrong. Should I click on this? And I would drop it in some of the most sophisticated sandbox boxes, my personal sandboxes, some of the ones that are online, and still didn't know what it was. So you're gonna tell me AI can detect that? No. So the problem is with that technical limitation, the one thing that AI lacks is that human eye judgment. It's that gray area. See, everything operates in black and white for AI. It's that gray area you can't see. And that's where the cyber criminals operate, it's in that gray area. Because once they level your network, once they get a foothold in your network, they're moving through your network using tools we use every day. So to an AI-based tool, it looks like legitimate traffic. Another limitation is just for skilled personnel. I tell you today, if you don't know how to use AI, if you don't know how to use some of these tools out here, start today. Get incorporated, start testing, trying it out, because the new jobs or the new careers are going to ask for this. Because I go back to my last slide, we're behind in this race. Companies are scrambling right now. So now they're going to be looking for people who have the ability to use this. So heed that warning, please. And also, there are a lot of ethical problems as far as privacy coming with AI. It's just too much data is flowing around equally. And in some of the industries we work in, this is becoming a problem. How many of you guys are in healthcare, dealing with HIPAA? It's just so much information is out here freely flowing. You can't wrap around with AI. So, here is an example of some known malware that I found. I was playing with it, and I dropped it in my favorite sandbox app anyway, right? I know it's bad. I know it's bad. But the conclusion had me laughing. It said, malware analysis analysts should further investigate executables, files, registry changes, and network traffic to understand the full scope of the potential threat. Potential. Didn't flag it, just said, it looks bad. Between the DLLs, executables, the files were dropped, everything that was going on, ChatGPT said, I guess. So that's kind of where these tools are right now. Because everything that happened are just normal operations that may happen on the box. Not just the executables that got dropped. But in an automated response, a tool will go, hey man, you tell me. And that goes back to that human eye, that human judgment. Because these tools, like I told you, they operate black and white. They don't see that gray area. So that's how far we are along before we just turn these things loose just to do our job. It's not going to happen. You need the human eye. Because I've seen threats come in, I've seen emails come in crafted to no tool will ever see them. No security tool. And they're getting more and more sophisticated every day. And once again, we're behind in this fight. So where we are now. Let's talk about the opportunities. Because there will be some opportunities. You're going to have more improved incident response. There's some tools that are coming out now that I can go to a prompt and tell them, show me all of the blocks of the firewall, the drop traffic, show me the IPs, and I can streamline my incident response process. I don't expect the tool to do it for me. I know what I'm looking for when I'm doing incident response. So I can do faster incident response through an actual AI prompt. These tools are coming. You gotta know how to use them. As far as enhanced threat detection, yeah, but you gotta understand that once again, these cyber criminals are getting better and better. I say yes on that, but the more it tries to detect, the more it's not gonna see. Because trust me, these guys are using the same tools that we're using. So they understand how to get by. As far as a proactive defense, yes, AI will see the little things that are out there. It will kind of swipe away the little stuff out there, the script kiddies that's in your network, so you can focus on the real threats. So yes, I do say there is a more proactive defense out there. It can get all those janky phishing emails that we know about, get them out the way. Show me the targeted phishing emails. Show me the whales. But that in a nutshell, will be the future as far as proactive defense. So yes, AI will assist us in the future, and it will give us a stronger footing to fight these cyber criminals. But I will never say it's going to just completely push us out the way. So rest easy your souls, okay? So here are some of our takeaways. AI's role in cybersecurity is not here to replace you. It's a tool that we're going to use to assist us in the future. That's going to be on you to get out here and learn how to use it. Because if you don't know how to use it, then there's no role for you in the future. It's coming. That train is coming. You're probably going to go into a meeting after this, and they're going to talk to you about AI in the future and tools and how we're going to adapt to it. I guarantee you. The impact on information security jobs is here to help us. It is here to help us. Use it to your advantage. Are we clear? I want you to understand that. It's not here to replace you. It's here to help you. And like I said before, there will be challenges. But with those challenges are opportunities. And I'm encouraging you to step out, to learn, teach yourself how to use these tools. They're going to be embedded in your security stack. Learn how to use them. Use them to your advantage. So in conclusion, this is my conclusion. While AI holds a tremendous potential in revolutionizing cybersecurity, its limitations must be acknowledged and addressed. The dynamic and versatile nature of cybersecurity demands a holistic approach that combines AI-driven automation with human expertise. By leveraging the strengths of both AI and human intelligence, organizations can build robust security defenses capable of withstanding the ever-evolving threat landscape. I wrote that. But anyway, that's the conclusion. Okay? So understand, these tools are not going away. I mean, AI is not going away. Matter of fact, it's coming for you. They're using AI against you. Learn how to use it to defend your environments. Thank you.
Are you going to do the QA?
Yeah, I'm moving to questions. I didn't scare you, did I?
Any questions for the room, folks?
Yes, sir.
What are some AI tools that you've used or leveraged for cybersecurity that show the most promise?
I'm not going to say any vendors' names in here, but there are some IPSs now that integrate AI. There's some IPSs now that integrate AI, and it gives you that advanced threat search. There's some SIM tools that do the same thing. I just don't want to say any names in here. It's definitely. So, but they're coming. And a lot of these vendors are now incorporating into their tools. And I do use ChatGPT, I use Claude, and I do write statements, SQL statements, and all kinds of stuff. Any questions? Yes. I'm Brad.
Becoming more saturated now. Compared to like 2 years ago, compared now to these maximums that use Copilot and ChatGPT. Just using ChatGPT from last year and this year, I'm noticing getting different results. So you think just like us using those tools, you know, like how can we kind of like move with the flow when they start.
Here is my answer. Remember the definition of AI? It's the collection of data. How do we break AI? Exactly. Poison the data. So a lot of these tools will give you different answers because they're pulling from different resources. So if you want to, in the future, you want to break AI? Thank you. Any more questions? I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in and hearing this talk. But once again, please stop by the village. Check out some of the shirts. Make sure you pick up a flyer. We got some more dynamic talks coming. Don't miss our little connection tonight. There will be food. And we will party. All right? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Isn't that crazy later on? Yeah, like a lot of the talk originated from the mentor. And they always ask me, if you're concerned about trying to get to the industry and you'd be replaced.
Maybe not a year, here's my question. How many iterations do you think it'll take until we get one that can't replace it? Because something to look out for. Your voice, everything you're watching, daily behavior, everything you do, clean it,
Yeah. And it goes back to that,